I just wish people would be more open, especially more men would be more open to talk to people and open up to themselves. And I was reading in the articles also that men, they just aren't dating less, younger men, but they also have less friendships.
Oh,
yeah. And men
really
in general, they aren't as good as creating friendships and sustaining them. Yeah, establishing them and having strong bonds with their friends, and far less likely to have those relationships. And I mean, I'm grateful. I have really a good friend group, of male friends.
I agree.
We have good friends, and I'm grateful for that. But a lot of people don't have that luxury.
Yeah,
a lot of men don't have that luxury.
And I agree. And I think it's the video game culture and the pornography culture. It's just it's harder to keep friends, maintain friends. People rely on friends that they don't even have physical contact with.
Online buddies and stuff like that.
Buddies.
Yeah.
And those are real friends, right?
Of course.
But they are not necessarily. There's a difference when you see somebody, when you're like hugging a buddy, giving them a five. Spending time with them, having a beer,
actually speaking,
being in the same room. There's a cascade of chemicals that are released when you're with a human being.
I can see that face to face,
and they're missing out on that. And of course, guys often all through all the transitions, they're relying on their girlfriend, and that friend group becomes their friend group. And then when that relationship ends, they lose the friends. Just like in divorce and when the wife dies, right? All through the lifespan, the woman is usually responsible for the friend group. So I would challenge all the male listeners, you got to keep friends. You work on nurturing friends. You don't let people go. Reach out to people from grade school, right? From high school, from college, from work. Maintain those friendships.
And nourish them. Yeah,
and nourish them.
And I mean,
because your friend wants you to. They just don't know. I mean, they're waiting for you to call them.
Yeah. And I think it's important to reach out, It's important to take that step. And I like to believe that I'm pretty good with that. I reach out to a lot of friends that I have, and maybe I don't see them as often. But when I do reach out, try to follow up, have meaningful conversations. Even if it's like people that I'm not as close to or I don't really hang out to on a general basis, it's like asking them, how you doing? Even like people, Andre, I see him, I'll talk to him, hey, how's everything going? Maybe because of their personal situations or whatever. I think it's important. But a lot of guys don't ask that.
But I feel like they almost feel like it makes them seem weak. And I don't know if it's a societal thing, a stereotypical thing, whatever it may be. But I think that's what it is. It's the fear of being seen as weak, because now you're talking about things that men shouldn't feel. You should be stronger, rub some dirt in it, but these are real things that as a human being, although maybe interpreted slightly differently, however you choose to interpret it, but we still feel, and I think it should be okay to voice how we feel.
And it's amazing, I am 20 years older than you guys, right? Yet we're still having the same experience being a man, even though there's been all these changes.
It's true.
We still have the same experience being a man, right? Because I know. That's how I was. You rub dirt in it. You don't talk about your feelings, right? You are the stoic guy managing whatever struggle you're with on your own. Right? If you ask for help, you're seen as weak. So
I think it's changed. It has changed. I think a little bit. I think there's more light on the topic now. But I still feel that there's still hesitation, and they're still uncomfortable.
There's still the same principles, but it's better. Yeah, right. It's better. And mental. This is like what we're doing here. We're talking about it, mental health and different needs, and relationships. Who would think a bunch of guys are sitting around on a Saturday afternoon talking about relationships?
Yeah.
Right. So that has changed.